So I'm recording this review of the EasyCam 502 using the EasyCam 502 for it. So you're hearing the built-in microphone on the camera and you're seeing the video from it. And this is after dark. So you can, sunset was about 10 minutes ago. So you can see the room behind me is pretty dark except for a little bit of the lighting from the dining room that I'm sitting in now that's casting into there. So it gives you an idea of how clear I look, and then what the background looks like in the lower light setting there. I'd say this is pretty good. Another thing, I'm actually doing this on a Surface Pro 8, and but I'm not using the Surface Pro's microphone or camera. I also tested this on my MacBook Pro, where I went back and forth in a Google Meet call with somebody. I changed it out to the MacBook's microphone and camera versus this one, and the person I was speaking to couldn't tell any difference between the two. So it seems like the manufacturer of the EasyCam 502 may have studied the Apple version and made sure that it was comparable to that, because it really is. So I'm also going to post another video, if I can, of the Surface Pro 8 standard camera and microphone, so you can hear the difference between the two. I think it's pretty remarkable. This is a nice camera, and the setup on it was amazingly easy. So you just plug it in, wait a couple seconds, and it works. It was recognized immediately on my Mac. It was recognized immediately on my Surface Pro 8. So I would really recommend this camera. I realized I forgot to demonstrate how the noise cancellation works on this camera, so I'm going to clap my hands. This clap is actually pretty loud, and so I'm clapping, and it's obviously twice as close to the camera as my voice. And so if you can hear my voice, then the cancellation's doing a pretty good job. And some snapping, and with how it handles the coughing, and some people are laughing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that at the same time. This is a video now taken on the built-in Surface Pro 8 camera with the built-in microphone. You can hear the difference between this and what I showed in the previous video with the EasyCam 502.
Hey everybody, this is a review of the NEWORK 4K camera. I'm doing this in split screen, so you can see on the left-hand side my old camera, and on the right-hand side the NEWORK camera. So you can see the difference here. My old camera is a Logitech. It's a 1080p camera. You can see that the definition isn't quite as good. If you look at the details in my hair, it's a little fuzzier. Over on the other side, you can see a lot more detail. However, the color reproduction is a lot more accurate, and I don't have any filtering going on. You get all the grain and everything in these pictures. My light, I've got studio lights, they're fairly bright. But what's really odd is, you're seeing, this kind of greenish cast on the NEWORK one, which you could probably resolve with some filters and things like that, but you shouldn't have to do that. So my opinion is I prefer my Logitech one, which is what I'm going to continue using, even though it isn't 4K, 8 Super HD. It is HD. But yeah, so just so you know, that's what I'm looking at. I got a pretty grainy picture from the NEWORK camera, and I don't like the color. It washes me out, makes me look really pale. And there's some kind of color correction thing going on inside the Logitech camera that gives me a much better, more accurate reproduction of the colors. So that's my review. It's a decent camera, seems to plugged in and played just fine. Just not in love with the picture quality of it, just the colors. So hope that helps you in making your decision. I mean, for $40 or $50 or whatever it winds up being, it's not a terrible camera. It gets the job done. But I just prefer a little bit higher quality picture. And even if that higher quality comes at the cost, in this case, of resolution. So there you have it. Thanks.